This is my take on the Sean Diddy Combs sentence. Check this out. He got a break, man. Literally. But they gave him that $500,000 fine. And you know why they did that, right? Because technically, he's not supposed to even get a $500,000 fine. Come on, man. What kind of shit is that? Y'all got one set of rules for one folk and another set for other people? Bullshit. Now, I'm not on his side, okay? But what I'm saying is that with this trial, you can completely see how they violated that man's rights. Okay, he did this, he did that. But it's supposed to be fair play under the law. But guess what? Sometimes karma comes back and, it does what it does. Sometimes we're paying for shit that we did before that, we might have gotten away with or whatever the case may be. Now, here's the deal. That time he got, that's the time for him to redirect, refocus, start writing, all that. You know what I'm saying? Go to a drug program while he in there, come back out, don't drink, don't drug, none of that. And reinvent himself. Cuz they didn't get him on a RICO, so he got plenty of money. He good to go like a Dunkin' Yo-Yo. And another thing, what he should do, he should get a couple of buildings in the inner cities and start setting up different organizations, you know what I'm saying, to help single mothers or couples who have children, something like, humanitarian wise, you know what I'm saying? Like literally, and make sure it's run sufficiently to where there's no nothing goes wrong, so on and so forth. That would be his best way to clean up his legacy. Okay, he did this, he did that, but now he coming home. He started foundations for, inner city youth. I'm talking about people of color. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. So it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what nobody say, man. They say God take care of babies and fools. I think that fool, God gave him another shot of life. Literally. And he can turn this whole thing around. Because guess what we found out? Everybody that participated in those freak-offs, they were down in the beginning. And then in the end, they start saying, oh, he did this, he did that, and they got money and this and that. But the evidence proved that everybody down with that was down with it. They were willing, participating adults. So it is what it is. Let the man go do his time. You know what I'm saying? And come out and reinvent himself by being humanitarian. That's how he can clean up his whole act. No drinking, no drugging, none of that. But I think Puffy likes to party, so I think Puffy gonna still maybe have those parties and stuff like that when he get ain't gonna throw a big party. Well, it is what it is, but I do know this. He really gonna have to watch his ass, man. Like really watch his ass, cause he's had a couple of spin-offs with the law and stuff like that. First time that shooting in that club, second time this. Yo, if he do anything another time, he gonna be buried. Similar to like how what happened to R. Kelly. R. Kelly had a couple of breaks too, but I ain't judging nobody because everybody does some fucked up shit. Everybody. Some people's shit is just a little bit different than other people's shit. But there's a lot of y'all out there, y'all pointing fingers, but y'all know y'all be doing some crazy, freaky kind of stuff too. You know what I'm saying? Just various different things that you ain't got no business doing. It could be, you know, y'all know what I'm talking about. Evil is evil. You just got different levels of evil. But I'm not judging. I'm not judging nobody. But yo, Puffy, 4 years? Come on, man. You could do that shit, man. You got blessed by the Creator. This is your chance to turn around, man, and really be a humanitarian. Word. But I will tell you this, though. They broke the law to prosecute this man. Literally. Because you got white people, they doing similar same stuff, and they not doing nothing to them. Pedophiles and this and that, they released them and shit on bail or whatever. This man was doing stuff with freaking off and this and that. They tried to make it seem like a RICO and racketeering and all that old bullshit. They broke the law. They broke the law, but God made a way for him to get that little bit of time so he can repent and get himself together. That's my take on the Sean Diddy Combs. P. Diddy!